What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lesson today brings you guys my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 183. Now, the chapter is out. We are here today to read the latest installment of Akutama Gege's masterpiece. And continue on with the greatness that is going on at the moment in the Tokyo colony. We got Hakari and Charles. These two, surprisingly, going toe for toe. Charles the mangaka forced Hakari, take his hands out of his pocket, and start throwing hands. He's able to see things, a little bit clearer with the future and all that with his curse technique and say, look, I can see 2 steps ahead. What you going to do next? Restless Gambler. And it's time, man. Domain expansion season. I was a little bit annoyed, but then it stopped afterwards when we didn't get to see Okotsu's. And granted, if we do get to see against Kenjaku, it makes way more sense to save that for then. But right now, the fact that someone from France may hail from Lille, Marseille, Paris, I don't know where. But what I do know is that they were able to make Hakari go ahead and say, fine, it's time for a domain expansion. And hopefully, nothing comes in the way. I know Kashimo might come into the mix and stuff after the fact, maybe to draw them in. I've been seeing people talking about the idea that maybe that this was being done to bring in Kashimo, but I don't know. But what I do know is that the chapter right now is waiting in front of me. So without further ado, let's see Hakari ball out, man. Chapter 183, Tokyo number 2 colony. Here we go. Alrighty, let me zoom in a little bit, unless we hit with the double spreads after. But Charles right now, of course, taking in the information and stuff as we saw from last chapter, because basically whenever Hakari activated Restless Gambler, all the information of how it works and stuff, because again, this is a hit that's guaranteed. The thing with domain expansions, it's almost going to be a guaranteed hit unless you can have something that goes above and beyond. But yeah, all the information's coming in now. So this guy, this is that guy's technique. The rules of his domain. All right. Restless Gambler, CR Private Railway, Pure Love. What in the hell is going on here? There is... Wait. Let me read this thing on the side here. Hakari's domain expansion, the rules of his curse technique were transmitted to Charles, or so it should have gone. I'm very confused. Restless Gambler, CR Private Railway Pure Love Train 239 version character instructions. Is he deep going into the guy's memories or something? Because I highly doubt this has something to do with. He has to be going inside Charles's memories. There's no way this is something that's. Hold on. Yuki's childhood friend currently performing large scale embezzlements from regional banks. And then you have other ones like Yume Asagiri, Amagawa Sayuri. I'm assuming this has to be I don't know, characters. Characters either from stories he's done or people he knows. This work's main heroine has no features worth mentioning. That's crazy. But you see all these things here about these characters and stuff. Those are a popularity poll, basically. The way it's being shaved up and everything. This has to be something to do with his story. Because again, it goes back to referencing Yuki and stuff. And then Yuki, I guess, is the main protagonist. He's at 7, so I'm assuming this has to be something to do with Charles and I guess one of his stories. This work's main character has no features worth mentioning. That's hilarious. That sounds like high school DxD2, man. Anyways, and I could go back to it after, but it's basically he's going into his mind or something. Okay. We got text. We got text to read. Rule explanation. Restless Gambler uses real-life pachinko machines as a basis for the domain. The rules are simple. Match 3 icons and hit the jackpot. If that happens, I, Hakari, will get a certain reward. I'm looking forward to see what kind of bonus it is. If I activate performance, the ability, more than once, it'll enter reach mode. Okay, so it's a rule expansion and the game flow. So it's a normal jackpot, probability change, time reduction, and after this is one, bro. This is gonna require the explanation to really explain what the hell is man about to do to him. Because I feel like if he's about to absolutely whoop the life out of Charles, then it's granted you're gonna need a big explanation to define what's about to go down. So, see normal jackpot there. Probability change in rush rates about 75%. Jackpot probability about 1 of 239. All odds of 239. Okay. Of course, I can choose the performance, but the hype level still depends on luck. Okay, so it looks like the shutters of the doors. I guess that's he did against Yuji last time. So big chance. If it's a rainbow colored or the fourth try, or the fourth try, it's a guaranteed jackpot. This dude is a gotcha enjoyer. I know I talk about pachinko, but this is really starting to go up into the gotcha realms too. Like how they go through some of this stuff. Preview performance, so collected balls, green, red, and golden. Big chance. This man. Pseudo spins, 1, 2. Yeah, chance. So let me get these translation notes, because there are a lot. I would tell you right now, if I had to read through the vids, there's a lot of stuff that they wouldn't be explaining here. So thank God for TCB here. But it says here, translation note, a reach is whenever your spin gets to 2 of the same numbers and you're forced to wait for the outcome of the third. And then another one here for the performance looks like multiple spins, but it's actually just one used to build the audience's hype level. So the reach action. So transportation IC card reach, 1 star. Commuter seat scramble reach is 2. Enduring a full bladder on the express train reach is, well, actually no, the commuter one's a 1.5-ish, the other one's a 2, and the other one looks like it's a 3 here. Precious last Friday train reach. Hitting the last train reach gives a feverish hype level of over 80%. Big hype. I really love these little drawings like I get this with the characters, but Hakari right here, actually I'm starting to vibe with this one. So chance up, which I guess is like the rate up and stuff. Even if it's a reach with low hype level, there's still a chance at a jackpot if you get a chance up. So Yumi's background when entering reach mode, a special. So this is so those characters do really have to do with him, I suppose. Because I was gonna say, because if you went into like taking the characters from Charles and stuff, then that's kind of wild, like from a story or something. So Yumi's background when entering reach mode, a special image of the heroine Asakura Yume appears. Amagawa's sudden appearance to help during the reach performance, and a group preview. If it's not related to trains, does that guarantee a jackpot? Pull to your heart's content. Don't transmit other crap like that into my mind already. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's not a lot to take in, but I'm pretty sure whatever is about to happen here, it's one of those things where, like, the draw of the luck, like, if you are not, like, into the gotchas, the pachinkos and stuff, like, this man literally is a full-fledged gambler. Like, owns his own fight club. But doing something like this, like, nah. I'm trying to think, is it similar to Kite in Hunter x Hunter? Because you know how he has that thing, whatever, where it's like, it's almost like a roulette kind of thing, where, like, once it lands on something, it can use an ability. Or if you use something different, like if it goes against them, then it turns like things like it's a mace or whatever. It's almost similar to that, but like on a more complex version, because it's using like actual like rate ups, like gotcha, pachinko stuff and everything. So you see, it looks like a bunch of briefcases around Hakari. Hakari just look at that smile. Oh god, look at that smile. You got nothing but like. It has like briefcases or something, or almost like when you're entering like a pachinko parlor or like subways, like the scanner thing. It looks like almost. I can't even see. It's the normal stage. Yeah, it's almost like the. Oh, hold on, relax. Listen, I need to go back on Kuro no Kasaki because like life has been really absorbing me. But every time I see a character doing stuff like this, I think of my boy Bond, bro. My boy Bond with the coin and stuff. Oh, come on, with the little mirror coin. Oh shit! So he just hits the little thing. And it bounces right off on the Charles' staff. So little things before. So green, if I'm not mistaken, was like the very beginning one. Okay. And the doors or the shutters opening. Red, his attack or the preview performances, and he just jumps off. And once the preview is over, so you're trying to bounce out immediately. Bam! Reach mode begins. So. It's almost like he's summoning like a character, basically, and that's going to allow him to use an attack or whatever. But Kato Sora comes, reach. And he backs away, and you see afterwards, yeah, this is almost literally if you're going to the pachinko parlor, like subway stations and stuff. The stage changed according to the reach action. Yuki, I'm late. This is the low hype IC card reach. If the main character Yuki can pass through the ticket gates and get to work on time, it's a jackpot. So he slashes through onto Oh Boy, and this is nothing. This is just a performance. Interfering is meaningless. I can't attack until the performance is over, so I should just wait. However, the preview was very weak. This reach won't hit. Neither the preview nor the reach outcome can be predicted by my technique. Yuki oops, and it's okay. Now the jackpot thing is going in, so 4-5-4. So it didn't land on the straight numbers. And yeah, they're just pouring out the aura now at this point. Now just staying in position, and when you lose, we go back to the normal stage until he wins, until I defeat him. It'll just keep looping like this. Okay, so at the very least, we know how this is basically a continuous sequence. And it's gonna keep on going until Charles beats him, or until Hakari gets the jackpot needed to win. If he hits the jackpot, oh man, too bad. I'll lose. So far, so good. No, it's not good at all. Stop desecrating this work. Yeah, so he has to. It's got to be something personal to Charles, because there's no way this is something Hakari like had in the back of his mind. Like, he's probably taking things that Charles knows and is applying, like the gambling thing obviously is like his thing, but the characters, all that, I'm assuming this has to be something like he's diving into Charles's like past, whatever, and taking those characters and using that to incorporate with the gambling. Because if so, that is kind of crazy. Unless I find out Hakari is like a secret otaku himself. But then again, all the stuff that he was saying before, like really going on him and everything about like, I'm not gonna read stupid manga or whatever, like I don't know, that's a little bit different. So I'm assuming he's just taking the characters there. The Private Railway Pure Love Train is a monumental romantic comedy by Nakamura Candy-san. Yeah, so he is taking things. Okay, that is cool. Consuming is a gambling content is sacrilegious. Did you even read the original properly? No, he's a wiki reader probably. You said the chance of hitting the jackpot is 1 of 239. Do you really think I'll let you keep pulling these low-rate lots as you please? I can always see your future movement. So he just slashed it away. And Hakari, he's completely fine. Like, he's trying to, like, little dodge here and there and stuff, so the hand coming in the way. Well, it's not that accurate. True. But even if you dodge and the shutters come in, oh, man. Now he's got to turn it up. Now he's got to turn it up. Golden shutter. Oh, no. High hype preview. You see. Oh no. You see. Whether it's a sweet class or a max class machine, I've never taken more than 30 tries. I mean, this is a gambler we're talking about. This is a gambler we're talking about. By any means. Let me see the translation note here. Sweet class machine refers to an easy hit to hit jackpot machine whenever rates are 1 in 100 or higher. And then the other one here, max class machine refers to machines where the rates are at its lowest, that it can go for maximum gambling. Okay. And he goes 3-3 reach, and he just punches right at the staff of Charles, and Charles looks like he's going to be sent flying a little bit, or at least he's trying to hold his ground. This is the precious last Friday train reach with a hype level of 80%. Today was very fun, Yuki. Yeah. Hey, yeah, here's the thing, right? I know Gege's kind of like taking from like another story and stuff that Charles is like connected to, but I would not be shocked whatsoever. This is to allude to if Gege were to write another story down the line, a rom-com, I'll gladly take that too. I mean, you want to foreshadow some stuff for the future of this man's career? We'll take it. So he goes in with the hit afterwards on the elbow, blocking there from Charles, still fighting like in the area, and you see the MC and stuff just chilling on the side. The train arrived. This man is looking at the high kick. This dude's put up, like, trying to smack away at him. If Yume can't catch the last train home and reappears on the opposite platform, that's a guaranteed jackpot fever reach. And he's just striking down with the kicks. The flexibility, though, is impressive from Hakari. Like, I thought he was just going to be straight hands. No, he's got a couple kicks in him, too. I can't focus on the future. Yeah, because at this point, there's so many things that are going on in his mind. It's definitely messing with them. Line 2 train is now departing. This is bad. Go. Please go home. You may. Go. Go back home. No. There's gotta be a catch. There's gotta be a catch. Because the old boy's out there at the platform. You see Charles comes right through with the spear and just gets a bit of Hakari right to the on the side of the midsection. He goes, ugh. If victory depended on skill and not on luck, then perhaps you might have won. Oh. It's curtains. It's curtains. Oh, this is the car we're talking about. There's no way. No, bro, there's definitely gonna be more for our girl, of course. But even so, Charles knows it's curtains. Yeah, he knows it's curtains. He's done for. You made the last train left already, and this man hits 3-3-3 and hits the meanest sweet chin music right to the face of Charles. He's busted open. The staff is broken. The staff is broken. He's done. That's wrong. You need the skill to capitalize on your luck. Oh, God, man. The probability changed has been summoned. My God, bro. This dude is something else, bro. Like, I mean, this is a hell of an explanation. And obviously, of course, this is a chapter you're going to have to go back and reread and stuff. But on the first read itself, like, relying on the fact that, you know, Pachinko gang for him, like, this is all going to be on the gacha, the raid ups and all that stuff to be able to try and figure a way into being Charles. Like, I'm pretty sure he's done this against multiple people before, having awakened his domain expansion. And again, we're only seeing like the little parts of like the green ball being activated. He hasn't gone to a golden or a red, so there's a chance that down the line, if he were to use domain expansion again, like on the next day or something, then we're gonna see it as full capabilities. But literally on level 1 of him really trying to do something, he really just showed right there to Charles, like, man, there is levels to this game. And man, yeah, nah, I'm expecting though next chapter the fight could probably come to an end. Like right here, there's a matter of just showing the difference in strength, not just in the terms of the intelligence level. Like Hakari is a smart dude. Like for him to have all these things factor in, even if he didn't read the source material properly and stuff, and you know he's desecrating on Charles's favorite series, but for him to be doing all these things, man, to incorporate all that into the gambling and all that, it's like the very impressive stuff I'm seeing here from Hakari. Like, I know it's one of those things where, like, for people who love series of a lot of action stuff, you want to see that. But again, to really highlight these domain expansions and why they are so important, because they are, like, I know the maximum curse technique stuff that Kenjaku was talking about before at the end of Shibuya is like the ultimate thing when it comes to a shaman. But in the case there for like the domain expansion, still is a very important thing. Like that's your special, your finisher essentially. You want to make sure that when people are seeing you utilize your finishers, that they are getting the rightful explanations for it, even if it means it ends up being a little bit longer than you want. But once you retain that information and you get to see what he's doing here, like, this is a guy that's going to make life hard for you. Like, if you usually had to fight him, for example, and take things like stories or whatever for him, Hakari might handle him in the same fashion that he's doing right now with Charles. Like, he would need like luck or Sukuna to help him out in that case. And again, this is still the basics right now we're seeing from Akari's main expansion. Like the little parts. If we're in the golden chances, almost guarantee it's an absolute W for him. But even so, man, this man is built entirely different from what I was considering. Like, I assumed everything with him was gonna do the Fight Club stuff and all that, like, and just being like a straight up hands guy. But then the gambling being added into, of course, like, it's just perfect for his character. Like, stays true to exactly what we know of Hakari so far in the story, and is definitely living up to the hype. So, Restless Gambler, Stage 1 Restless Gambler. I'm just gonna call it now because again, we're probably gonna see it in further fights down the line and stuff. But then I also wonder at the same time too, because again, Gojo's the only one that can utilize the domain expansion more than once. in a day. And again, we've seen what Okotsu is capable of. We know what Yuji is capable of doing right now, when his growth is still ongoing at the moment. But Hakari is the other guy that they said that would one day become a future successor to Gojo. Could his thing be that he can also do a domain expansion more than once? Because if Kashimo is waiting in the wings and he doesn't have a domain expansion, then that's going to be a problem. But if he can use it again, then we know why Hakari is that guy, why he's being touted up as the next Gojo coming in. So, yeah, this is definitely good. I got to do multiple rereads on this chapter. Make sure, like, when I go into the next ones coming up with him, we're get all the information down. But listen, that is my Pachinko GOAT, my gacha god. We respect Hakari in this house, man. So, Restless Gambler, love what I'm seeing so far, and I am honestly starting to think now that this fight with Charles is going to be coming to an end soon. But I do think at the same time, we're probably going to get Kashimo coming up. Like, I'd be shocked if it ends right here and then we move on somewhere else. Like, I don't think that's going to be the case. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. How did you feel in regards to the explanation for Restless Gambler? Do you feel like this was the right way that you wanted Gege to basically explain, how it works? Do you understand exactly what it is that's how the ability works itself? Do you think that this is natural, that this was what we should have expected really to be what a Hakari's expansion is, and just the way that it was utilized right now? Like, do you think that again this is only like what we saw right now is impressive, but do you think that later on, like again, a Kashimo fight would make sense to see it like the red ball, the golden ball, like to get the real maximum effect of it? If you think that's gonna be the case, and the way that I feel about it, let me know down in the comments. Anything you want to clarify as well in regards to the chapter, like your input, all that. Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to endorse us if we do everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week for the next chapter. And I just want to say, I was going to say it at the beginning of the video, but I kind of forgot I'm going to do it now. Thank you again for getting me to 20,000 subscribers. Again, for a lot of you who are new to this channel, I know you're coming from the Shibuya Incident video, for the subsequent Jujutsu Kaisen discussion videos I've done, reactions, all that. I know a majority of you guys are coming in from all that. I appreciate the support you guys are showing me over the last year, going from 10,000 last year to now getting to 20,000. Hopefully, we continue this momentum, keep on growing. Gege keeps on putting out more greatness, and we'll be here relishing it as we should. So, Commodore Laz signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.